بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تسألون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. My dear respected elders and brothers and distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I have the honor of sitting with many brother brothers here, and I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the tawfiq to learn ourselves and to teach ourselves with the message of Islam through the messengers, through people who have the knowledge. Father, when when I was coming here, I came from Long Island. So we took an exit for Bay Parkway, and we were a little bit hungry. So we said, I'm going to stop at maybe a halal restaurant or something. So we start to search. Zabiya.com. Zabiya.com. To look for some places in Staten Island. And when I looked at the list, subhanAllah, this list I'm looking at, I'm saying, what is this? So for example, there was a halal bar restaurant. There was serving halal beer, serving halal wine. What's all of this? I see at a restaurant, says alcohol allowed. And subhanAllah, this is the exact problem that our youth, our parents, all of us are facing. Trying to melt into the pot. Trying to be how everybody else is. Just look like them. But behind the scenes, you say it's halal wine, halal beer, halal something. Like, can you imagine the Sahaba? Can you imagine the Prophet ﷺ and the ones who follow him? Act like those people? Absolutely not. Just because it will bring us some dollars, it will bring us some money, we project ourselves, so that we can be incorporated into the stream of the society. Allahu Akbar. Where are we? So, tonight, inshallah, by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what I had in mind, to couple of things, and not take too long. I know everybody's here. It's very late. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the fajr. Give us the fajr. Anyone here knows of a think tank in the United States called the PEW Institute? Anyone knows about that? PEW Research. It's a big think tank. And the job of this big think tank is to project the ethnic population to give research about how the different religions are being incorporated into the society. So they have a research out, and according to this research, the Muslim population in the United States of America is about 3.3 million. About 3.3 million Muslims by 2015 have been legally registered in the United States, which is about 1% of the total population, which is 365 million Muslims today in the United States, of all ages. And the projection of this Pew Institute, which is a big think tank, is by 2050, the Muslims will be the largest religious group of people in the United States. About 2.3%. About 8.5 million Muslims will be, inshallah, in the United States by 2050. And it will surpass the Jewish community. It will surpass. So what it means to us? It means to us that these youth who just recited the Quran will be the fiber of the society. They will be part of growing up of the United States. Inshallah. The second thing I want to share with you, and you'll be really surprised by this. Allahu Akbar. A CNN poll. Everybody see CNN here? Raise hands. CNN. They themselves, look at this, they themselves put facts of 10 facts about the Muslim population who lives in the United States. And I'll share maybe a few of them, not take too much time. One of the misconceptions, and they said these are the misconceptions about the Muslims. One is that we are a minuscule, a very little part of the population in the United States. Very little. But yet, there is no indication. One of the threats that the media and those politicians who are speaking out against Muslims and Islam in the United States, what is their biggest fear? Can somebody tell me? Good. What else?
Terrorism.
What else?
Sharia law.
The biggest threat that the people in the United States feel from the Muslims is that the Sharia will take over the United States. And according to this poll, there is no way for the Muslims or the Sharia to be United States to be taken over. And it's a big fear, an unbiased fear, with no basis. And yet, the media and the politicians use this against the Muslims. Is this fair to us? When the Prophet ﷺ, when he was giving the da'wah to the people in Mecca, what did they do to him? They put the intestines of the sheep on him. They choked his neck. But yet, the Prophet ﷺ did not retaliate with a finger. All he did, he stayed quiet. And when Utbah, anyone who knows Utbah, the greatest enemy of Islam, he came to the Prophet ﷺ and he says, "Oh my son, oh my nephew, what are you doing? You are giving your deen, you are saying there are gods, are false. You are saying that there will be a day where we'll be judging by the actions in this world. What are you doing? The Prophet ﷺ, look at this. Allahu Akbar. Islam even told us how to deal with our enemies. With Allah. The Prophet ﷺ said nothing. He said, Utbah, do you have anything else you want to say? Do you have anything else to say? I'm here to listen. He said no. And the Prophet ﷺ read a few ayat of the Quran. And he left him. Allahu Akbar. And the Mushrikeen mentioned that when Utbah returned, his face was changed. This was the effect of the Quran. So, my dear respected guests, this fear of the American people, the media, the politicians, is according to the CNN polls, and I'm not saying anything, you can go and check it, is fearless. We want, and the second thing, and you'll be surprised. Do you know that we, the Muslims, we are the second best ethnic group to have the best education. After the Jewish community, our youth have the largest number of degrees in the United States, better than anyone else. Our youth today are women. This is the second misconception, that Muslims are not educated. The carriers of our youth today, you are bearing this fight. You are teaching your kids to be educated. This is the right fight that we have to do. We have to be best in every single field that you are in. You have to project Islam in the best way or shape or form that the Prophet brought. The Prophet mentioned in Hadith that I am brought here to complete al-makarim, al-akhlaq. Innaka ala khuluqin azim. Innaka ala khuluqin azim. Gender equality. CNN poll mentions that even though within our countries, maybe our women are not treated as well, but in the United States, 90% of our sisters have postgraduate degrees. Allahu Akbar. Can you believe this? If the facts to us are shown to the public in the right way, they will be praising the Muslim community. Why? Because we are part of this society. We are living in this society. Now, what does this mean to us today? Inshallah, I'll try to shorten this. I forgot one more fact that really we need to understand. The Muslims have a long history in the United States. Big history. The scholars in the United States, they mentioned that by the 2/3 of the Africans who came to this land were Muslims. 2/3 of the Africans who were brought down as slaves, they were Muslims. But later on they were converted to Christianity. And today, the first mosque, who knows where the first mosque was established? Can I see a hand? The youth? Do you know where the first mosque was in the United States? I know. It's close by. It was in North Dakota.
North Dakota, that's right.
Can you believe, can you imagine? In 1929, the first mosque was established in North Dakota. The fields that were plowed and cultivated were by the hands of Muslims. So, don't feel ashamed to be a Muslim. Don't! Because you are part and parcel of this society. You are the one who came here. And the last one, you'll also be surprised. The first, the Muslims, the plots that are subjugated to Muslims after 9/11, from 2000 to 2014, the FBI said that there were 109 plots that were instigated by those who are related to the Islamic religion. There were about 50 who were killed from 2001 to 2014 because of this so-called terrorism. But contrary to the fact, within 13 years, this is the total number of things that are mentioned on CNN. But only in 1 year, that is 2015, there were over 150 deaths by the local shootings. Compare 13 years and compare what's happening every single day in the United States of America, where people with guns are going into the educational systems and targeting innocent people. Yet, because of the actions of few, our whole community is judged. These are terrorists. These are killers. These are this. And can you imagine who is bearing the effects of this? Me? The brother sitting here? The Imam and Sheikhs? Yes, they are, some of them. You know, Imam Siraj was in our Masjid 2 weeks ago, where he mentioned that he was traveling from Norway. Was it Norway? No. Switzerland or somewhere. Right after what happened in Norway recently. He said when he got his ticket, it had a SSS sign on the ticket. And he was interrogated for 2 hours from the airport. 2 hours. He said, even though I had a first class ticket, but I was the last one to enter the plane. And he said, I'm a known person. Who would think, I could be a terrorist? But this is the reality of today. This is what we are living. And subhanAllah, the brunt of this is faced by the youths. They're sitting, on those. Why we don't feel it? Because we are in our protected environment. But these kids are there who are in schools. These kids are there in the playground. These kids are there who are in the society with their friends. So what are we doing? What are we doing to protect Islam, and what are we doing to protect our children? Imagine the lives of our youth. What is the life? Have you ever taken 10 minutes, 15 minutes every day and think about how our youth, how their lives are? What do they face every day? The little sisters who are wearing the hijab, they're going out. What do they think? What do they face? Think about it. Add to it the culture that is projected by those people who don't believe in